We're out here on the last morning, and there's something very odd up in those clouds. I think it's gone now. It was just something white that was moving slowly, and it didn't even look like a vapour trail. It must have been an aircraft of some kind. Anyway, we're out for a walk on the last morning, and here's another post box to finish with. This is a different manufacturer. Karen Company. Stirlingshire. Ah, Scottish. George V post box. For those that don't know the difference, George V doesn't have any Roman numerals on it. You have to get to George VI for that. But again, a little bit unusual. Next collection is cast in there. That's an interesting. This seafront is full of interesting post boxes. Jackie's away off down the road. You see, it's just after 7 in the morning, but here we are. This is the last day of September 2023. The big ship is not sailing down the Alio. Coaches are getting ready to load cases for people to go back home. The wind's blowing a bit last night. The rain was absolutely horrendous. It's been a mixed week. I have to be honest and say that I'm a little disappointed that, mostly because of the weather, we haven't been able to do everything we could do. One or two new things. Llanberis Lake Railway for starters, and the Welsh Slate Museum, that was nice. But overall, I think we're a little bit shortchanged on what could have been achieved. But as I say, that was mostly due to the weather, so when you go on holiday you can't odds it, can you? Notice there, that's from tomorrow. Dogs are allowed on the beach again. This is obviously one of these seasonal beaches for dogs, although to be honest, the amount of shingle here, I can't really see that allowing dogs would spoil the sand or anything. But there you go. This may be the last time we shall see this promenade. Apologies if it does seem a bit dark. It always is lighter when you're looking at it through your eyes than through a camera. But you've got to come out and film your final thoughts, haven't you? Pardon? Oh yeah, Jackie just said that it was obviously a plane we saw earlier, because there's a vapour trail up there. There's another one in the distance over that way, but by the time I found it and zoomed in, they'll be gone. The sun is over there. There he is, just about ready to make an appearance. I have captured the sunrise here before. I'm not going to do it again, but I'll just pan round a quick 360 to say Llandudno. And maybe see you again one day. And I hope you, the viewer, have enjoyed having a little wander around this part of North Wales again. We're on our way home today. Fingers crossed we will find somewhere interesting to have our lunch break, and I'll do a bit of filming there, hopefully. Well, I wasn't going to film anymore, but you've got to look at the sunrise, haven't you? And the waves on the shore. And I'm thinking Acapulco stranger on the shore, except I am no stranger to this shore. But once again, you can see as the sun comes up, everything lights up on the Great Orme and on the seafront. I wonder if that's why technically there's still a covenant, so I'm told, that buildings on the seafront should all be the same colour. There's something about it, it just glows in the morning sunshine, doesn't it? Like somebody turning a light on. I hope the wind is not making things too bad here. I really wanted to just capture the sound of the waves. I know everybody does it everywhere by the seaside, but they do have a calming influence on a morning like this. Then it does make you think. The sun's coming up over there. Can you see now where it's... Look. I don't know if this is going to be a better morning for seeing the brightness as the sun comes up, but looking at the Grand Hotel there, blimey, the zoom on this new camera is quite good, isn't it? You can almost see into the windows, but perhaps I'd better not. There's the pier. Anybody on the pier this morning? Let's have a look, shall we? Pan it around very slowly. Oops, sorry about that. Not difficult to keep still when you're at full stretch. Anyway. I think that really is the last bit of Llandudno that you'll be seeing in this video. Now off to breakfast on the coach, and we'll go and see what we can find on the way home. I wonder if we'll find anything down there. One patch of dry sand amongst all the rest of it. Just a metal detectorist. What wonders are buried beneath, do you think? Right there. He's found something. Put it in his bag, look. Just goes to show, doesn't it? The other comment I would make, and I don't know if it's anything to do with the shingle, there's a lack of birds here. Lack of seaside wildfire. Yes, you've got some gulls, there's a few of them up there, but even so, nowhere near as many as I would expect to find. Wonder what he's got. No wading birds, no oyster catchers, anything like that. Does seem rather strange. Eerily quiet because of it. But on the other hand, strangely restful. now in Stratford-on-Avon. Supposedly home of William Shakespeare, and his birthplace is supposed to be down there somewhere. We will go take a look and see what we can find. I might just as well keep filming, do a voiceover later.
How far were it? This is unusual, isn't it?
Last time I was here, this was traffic everywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
How many years ago was that?
30.
Oh, we're going back a while.
We are going back some considerable period of time, yes. Well, Jane
I think I came when I was at early 20s.
Jane would have been about 17 and was a big Teletubby fan. So we had to go in the Teletubby shop, which was about down there somewhere, I think it was.
Get lost down this road. I didn't know there'd be something as so distinct as this.
You've got this mixture of got the old and then the new built in around it. It's got some age to it. And so it should have. It's supposed to be Shakespeare's birthplace. And then on the other side of the road,
Llandudno, look.
there's that. What did you say is showing the Watland Orb? Oh, yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah.
The entrance to that must be his house then. In here.
Yeah, that's it.
Up there.
Oh, I see.
Up there then.
Yeah.
This must be it then.
I think we need to put a warning here. If you decide to come and look at Shakespeare's birthplace, you have to go in through quite a modern thing they call the Shakespeare Centre. And it's £25 or £16 concessions, which I think is, to me, I think that's a bit over the top, but there you go.
Today's price is a fun to go in places. I don't think it is.
Yeah, I suppose Jackie makes a fair point. She says by today's standard.
But when you've only got, what, an hour, a couple of hours?
When you've only got an hour, yeah.
Here. It's only an hour now. Can't need more than that to go around there.
But anyway, that was the house where he was built. In there is Anne Hathaway's cottage, I suppose. And that's as close as we got time to have a look on this visit.
That's a gift shop.
There is a gift shop, yeah.
That's in there.
Statues all over the place. Let's have a look. I think that's the old man there.
That looks good. Shakespeare.
Mind you, that expression on his face. What do you think you're doing? Or what dost thou think thou doest? It's probably more accurate. I just like the old buildings here.
I'm learning how to do it thanks to you.
Walk down the streets to the strain of Wish You Were Here, which reminds me of Pink Floyd. A song written in memory of Syd Barrett, I believe. One of the best groups ever, Pink Floyd. But anyway, this may be as much as we can see at Stratford for today, given the short length of time we're here.
Thank you. I've had it for ages. It's got a bit low.
I'm afraid I've had to remove the soundtrack from here. There probably won't be a problem with copyright, but when you're making films and you're putting them on YouTube, you can't even have background radio music on, because if the algorithm detects anything that sounds like they got anything of it, you get a copyright thing, either a copyright strike, or you get something that says, oh yeah, you can use it, but you've got to do so and so and so and so. Which is a shame, because it would be nice to hear the busker singing, but I really dursn't take the chance. I'm sorry. We're coming down towards the end of this particular street now, and trying to remember what it was like 30 odd years ago. Traffic was going to and fro, and well, I didn't spot at least a Teletubby shop here this time. But you've certainly got this mix of ancient and modern as far as some of the shops are concerned. Though I do wonder whether one or two of them are maybe mock ancient, as it were. At least they've still got a post office. I don't know about a bank. Oh, wait a minute. Well, as of September 2023, we know they still had a Barclays Bank, which I suppose is something. Shame about the modern traffic. There we go. I like that building.
No, my way up now. If you want to eat, you go ahead. My way back. I'll have a look what's down there.
Well, here we go again. More background music, unfortunately, that I can't leave in. I could, but a bit messy if it gets picked up or anything, so best to leave it out. We're going to walk down this little side alleyway here. Certainly seems to be, like most places, the most successful shops here at the moment are the coffee shops and the restaurants. We've all got to eat and drink, haven't we? And of course, when the coaches come in, where do most people want to go? Having sat down on the coach for 3 hours, let's go and sit down and have a nice cup of tea. And why not? It's not a bad place actually, this, for what appears to be smaller independent shops. One can only hope that they're doing reasonably well at the moment. Most of them certainly seem to have a few customers in, so that was quite encouraging to see. This way if you want. I'll take us back round the coach park. Pardon? Oh, it's not cinema there. Modern. This is one of the main streets in Stratford, but how would I describe it? Conservation, commercialisation, or exploitation?
Massacred, I'd say.
Jackie says massacred, and to be honest, I think I probably agree with her.
Easy, easy, easy. I'll ride. Oh,
This is not
I ride.
a nice place at all.
Bye bye.
From coming to look at history point of view.
Well, that's a building over there.
We've got a couple of nice buildings to look at. We stand here at the end of the street, but it's just so noisy.
At least stinking drugs, that's not what I wanted.
Yeah, I was coming for a clear bit. There, you see, there are some of these old buildings. And there's a market. We could go and have a look around that in a minute. And I do like that church tower. Time is very limited, so no time to go in. This is a nice little corner. There you have some more buildings. But I don't know. Something missing here for me. Here is a Victorian town clock. I think I thought that was the church steeple, but it's not. It is Victorian town clock. Jackie's going to mark the door. It's of no great age. In the Jubilee year of Queen Victoria. So, gift of American citizen George W. Childs of Philadelphia. Now, which Jubilee year? Victoria was crowned in 1837. Then this would mark her 50th year. What Jubilee is 50 years? Is that golden? Whatever Jubilee is, it's obviously 50 years. But I stand to be corrected.
It's got 4 faces.
1987 as well. So we now have a clue as to the age. Yeah, Jackie's just pointed out the roofs, and there are some nice ones there, chimneys. Nice.
That about says it all, doesn't it?
Social comment there.
I like the roofs though.
Yes, they do look good, the roofs. But as Jackie just said, you've got this old building there. And what is it, another corner? A kebab house. The two just grate against each other. And are therefore not great. And what have we got here? We've got some things in the pavement. Go on, little thing. He's hungry. And they've got bird imprints into the pavement. No idea what that's about. And that brings us back round to where we were before, in the pedestrianised street. And unfortunately, in view of the time, that's about as much as I've got for Stratford-on-Avon. More thoughts perhaps added to the video later. I'd said that's enough, but I just got time to focus in on the backs of those buildings there, because they do offer a clue as to the age of, to be fair, quite a few of the buildings here, but I don't think they've been blended too well with the modern. You know what I'm like.